Alright. We're about to start here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome. Yamaha Kid, what's up, man? I'm just setting some things up here. We'll be good to go in a second. Oh, we got it. We got it. My hair looks like crap. Alright, let's get into this, boys. That is not me, don't worry. All right. Let's get to this. Let's have a quick go. The good old deck reviews of Wargame. Been a while since we've done any of these. Alright, let's dive into it. For people that are watching this post-stream, I do sometimes stream on YouTube, but most of my streams are on Twitch, so if you want to check those out, go to twitch.tv/boltsauce, link also in the description, check it out. Without further ado, let's get into it. We're just gonna reduce the music volume here. Alright. Let's see what we got. Check it out. Or should we go into the armory? Let's go into the armory. Yeah, let's go through it this way. I think that's best, right? We'll move our camera up as well. Where should we move this? I guess that works. Bottom mid. Yeah, let's put a bottom mid. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. So I just want south South Africa. I just click this. There we go. Okay, so the way I usually used to do this is go through the tabs individually. So we're just gonna start with logistics and see what kind of things they added. Also, 1 or 2 models are broken and will be changed. Let me just see which one it is real quick. Alright, so weapon images are still work in progress. Some plane markings are wrong and shall be redone. Some models need a bit of rework. The Istervark model is plain wrong and is being redone from scratch. So just so you guys know. Now, this is also, yeah, this is a work in progress, so just keep that in mind. Okay. Alright, so in the logistics tab, got a command Alouette. Just a helicopter here. With very good optics. Oh, my battery is getting low. There we go. Got a crap load of command infantry in just various types of buildings. So this is a 5-man. In just a truck. What is this thing? Buffle. That looks amazing. Check that out. Actually has a twin 1911 on it. Going way back there. Command itself has a Bren and a Vector R1. Kind of looks like the old FALs. SA-58s. Or the G3s. Kind of similar like that. Not the best with weapons. Also got a Casper Mark II. That looks really cool. Really fast off-road as well. Has a bit of top armor as well. Yeah, the same command comes in vehicle with a 20 mil. Although the weapon will probably need some rework. I think that's a 50 cal. And we also have, again, a work in progress Rattle here with another 20 millimeter. Man, they come in a lot of different types of vehicles. A Milan vehicle. Kind of looks like a BTR. So we got a 20 mil on this and a Milan F1. A Rattle 60 with cannons. I did not expect that. 60 mil. Rattle 90 with a 90 mil. That reminds me of the LAV with the cannon on top. I forgot what the name was. That the Anzacs have. That's pretty cool. We also have them in helicopters. And the Drix. Basically just the South Africa equivalent of the Puma. Okay, so quite a lot of different types of vehicles you can get for infantry. That's pretty cool. Got a tank command. Oliphant BV. Pretty crap armor, but it's something. 430 points. 105 mil on it and an MG4. Rattle BV. So it's the same vehicle that these guys were in, but it's just a command on its own. But the cool thing is with these, you also get the vehicle, so that's kind of nice. Sus. It is sus. Let's see what else we have. We have a rover, just a regular rover. A Buffle BV. Really fast off-road. What the fuck is that, dude? Looks like a grain cart. That looks kind of dope. Not gonna lie, it looks kind of funny. It's like a crane cockpit with a... I don't know, a fucking... I don't know what this is. It looks weird, but I love it. Caspier beef. These things look beefy as hell, dude. That's what the BV stands for. They look just thick. I'd reckon IRL, they're really mine resistant because of this like slope over here. I don't know if that's how it works, but that looks pretty cool. So we got a fob, supply heli. Jesus Christ. That's a big girl. 3,700 liters. Very big size. But this thing is going to be spotted like the Mi6, basically. That's cool that they put a big supply heli in there. Mad Max vibe? Dude, you're right. Samel 50 cargo, so that's a 500 liter. And we got a big boy 2400 liter. I will get into like building decks later when it actually releases, because they still have some things that they're working on. But so far I'll probably go for this one and the heli. Alright, infantry. It's a French heli that for some reason France doesn't get. Really? Oh, that's pretty interesting. Kind of looks like those dogs with the flat like face and nose. Know what I mean? I think Mitch has that dog, Jack. Big Buzz. Alright, let's go to infantry. B10. So we got some infantry with AKs and a recoilless rifle. It's a 5-man. AK is always good. The B10 light anti-tank weapons. 1400 meters range. Not great accuracy, but it does also have HE power. So 12 AP. So good against really light armored or non-armored vehicles. And it could be used against infantry as well. But the funny thing is, the transport is as expensive as the infantry. English Bull Terrier, I had one. Yeah, it's exactly the one I'm talking about. Didn't they mod that helicopter in Rambo to be a Heinz? That, you might be right. So they also come in these Caspian Mark IIs with a twin 1911. I don't see a reason to go for... But there's not really a big difference except for top armor in this guy. And a bit less fuel in this one. And it also comes in the Casper K car with a 20mm on top. Once again, the weapons models are a work in progress. So is this entire DLC basically. But yeah, we got some really cheap recoilless rifle infantry. Got the Bach Cop. But this seems like your basic line infantry here. They're just regular training. They're not veteran or shock or anything like that. They have the Vector R1, the battle rifle. Decent stats, not the best. But compared to the AK, more range, better accuracy. More suppression, but a less rate of fire. But definitely not bad. Let's just go ahead and reduce the music audio ever so slightly. There we go. That's a bit better. So the Bakop has the Vector R1, RPG 7, really bad anti-tank, but you know, it's something, and a Bren L4. That's definitely nice. Also, only 10 points. So they come in the Buffle with the twin 30 cals, Casper Mark II, Casper K car with a 20mm, the Rattle with a 20mm, and a Rattle 20 Milan. That's pretty cool, actually. The Milan is also just a basic F1. But yeah, for 30 points you get some regular line infantry and an anti-ATGM or anti-tank capabilities as well. But let's see what else they have here. They also have them in the Rattle 60s. That goofy looking 60mm. Rattle 90mm. That could be fun. 40% accuracy, but it has HE as well, like a good amount. Puma 330 once again, and the Oryx as well. So that's basically like the same for every infantry type, it seems, in terms of the transport they come in. So now we have the Bocop 90s. So let's just look at them here. Basically everything is different. You get the Vector R4, which has less range than the R1, less accuracy, less of everything except rate of fire. So I'm not sure how big of a difference that will be. But the anti-tank is definitely better. 700 meters range, 60% accuracy, and 23 AP is really good. Also, that's only 5 points difference, so that, yeah, this guy is probably my choice. And what else we have? We have the FN Mag, which is basically the same as the Bren L4, except slightly less rate of fire. So for 5 points more, you're getting better ATGMs. That's basically it. Or anti-tank, not ATGM. And also they just come in the same transports as the last one. So you have a lot of these rattles that differ from 30 cals all the way up to ATGMs. All the way up to 90 millimeters. So you do have quite a lot of different types of vehicles you can go for. And once again, helicopters. So that's like our base infantry that we have. We have buffaloes. They come in this Mad Max type of vehicle again. These are the shock infantry. That's really interesting. They come in. Okay, these guys have the G3, basic RPG 7, but they have a really good LMG with them. Just comparing it with the FN Mag, slightly less range on ground, but much better accuracy and a much higher rate of fire. That's pretty nice. That could be pretty good. But then you also have a slightly different variant with a damn Milan F1 in the team. What is that about? That is pretty interesting. They're pretty expensive. 35 points, but I mean it is a Milan F1. So you get AKMs, Milans, and RPD instead of the HK21. RPD does have better range, but less accuracy and rate of fire. But maybe if you like mix these two together in the town, they could really use some damage. Once again, all the different types of vehicles they come in is exactly the same. Then we move over to the Burger Mag, which are bazooka teams. 15 men bazooka teams. Interesting. No HE on these. So it's literally just a squad of dudes. Oh, that's the militia. Just a group of dudes with a Vector R1 and like one bazooka in the group. This is going to be your meat shield. Got the Inflict. What is this about? Okay, so it's some dudes with a recoilless rifle, a 5-man team. Or is that ATGMs? No, it's recoilless rifle with only HE power. So almost 2 kilometers range with 4 HE. That is massive. That's the same HE that T-72s and yes, T-72s have, I believe. So that's pretty nice. Maybe you can combine these with the Buffalo's 85. You can really smack everything from tanks down to infantry at range. Plus you have that light machine gun too. Yeah, and once again they come in all of the different types of vehicles here. They don't go up to the 90mm or the 60mm, but they do come with the 20mm cast per car. That's pretty good. Alright, we got Mech Inf. I guess it means mechanized infantry. They have the French L-Rack. That is nice to see. These are really nice. Vector R1 once again. So this is like the basic battle rifle throughout the entire South African battle group. L-Rack F1. This is the lower tier French anti-tank weapon. But 700 meters range with 60% accuracy and 19 AP will smack. These guys are definitely good. And it's a shock infantry as well. So that's pretty cool. They also come in a slightly upgraded version. So the Mac Inf 90s, I'm guessing that's the slightly better French anti-tank. I think it's just called the F2 as well. But this is once again a work in progress. But if we just compare between these two, there we go. Slightly worse assault rifle, but better anti-tank and the same light machine gun. They're better at fighting armor, but worse at fighting infantry. And the cool thing is, these guys come in all of the different types of Caspier vehicles as well. So we have this guy here with the 20mm. Got the 20mm and the Milan F1s. And we also have the Rattle 60mm and the Rattle with the 90mm cannon. Pretty cool. Speaking of Milans, there's a Milan team. Not even sure if this unit is even worth it, because you get the same Milan F1s with the infantry. Where are they again? Like with these guys. I would probably skip these, unless you go like motorized or mechanized or something. Then you have just extra points. But there's also Milan teams. Arabat, so we got more shock infantry here. Really similar to the earlier shock infantry, so an assault rifle, a Vector R2, RPG-7 and the FN Mag. So just decent line infantry that is slightly better trained. But we also have the 90s version, which comes with a better anti-tank. Same assault rifle, better anti-tank, and arguably better light machine gun. Because this is the 5.56. Has a high rate of fire, better accuracy, better stabilizer. So it's going to wreck at closer range. That's pretty cool. Man, there's a lot of infantry in here. It's crazy. Look at the sappers. Flamethrower boys, I believe. Yep, 10-man squads. Just your basic flamethrowers. And now we have the special forces. SASF. Okay, that's pretty interesting. They have both anti-tank and AA. So it's kind of like the LSTRs. Not the FJBs, I would say. With slightly worse anti-air. So, once again, the vector that the entire South African units use. So, decent assault rifle. LRAG F1, which is really good. It's really accurate and has a substantial AP power. But then they have the Strela 2Ms, which are really bad. But, you know, it's better than nothing, I guess. We also have the 90s version, which are upgraded in every way. Man, this is actually OP. This is more like the LSTRs at this point. So, same assault rifle, but instead of the LRAC, they have the Apilas, which is really strong. 23 AP on that. And besides that, they come with the Stinger in this case. 50% accuracy, really similar range, but just 10% more accuracy and 2 more HE power. And faster reload. Just in general, the 90s is definitely better and worth the 10 points. Let's look at the vehicles they come in. All of the Caspiers, basically, the 20mm, 7.62 variants. But they don't come in the 60mm and the 90mm. They're a bit limited here in terms of transports. Also have a lot of anti-air, it seems, so we have some basic Stinger groups, 50% accuracy. You know, if it's the only thing you have, it's not bad. We also have Strelas, which are kind of like blowpipes. Strela 2s. Strela 3s. Slight upgrade, but still horrible. Don't touch the Strelas if you guys get this DLC. Just go for the Stinger teams or the SAF 90s. That's a lot of really good infantry. I'm actually surprised. Really good anti-tank. So mostly like French anti-tank coupled with American AA and like British rifles. So it's really a mix of everything. Alright. The support. This could be a make or break kind of thing. But we got Crotals. Already a good start. 4 non-radar anti-air missiles. Amazing range, amazing accuracy. There's like nothing you can really complain about with this guy. It's really good. You even have a... Jesus Christ, okay. Check this out. The Cactus SAHF. 3,500 meters range on helis. Fire and forget. Non-radar. 65% accuracy. That's insane. That is so good. The Puma? Yeah, the Puma. That's what I'm talking about. So is the new DLC really good? This is our first time checking it out. So welcome to the stream, and everyone here, welcome. We're just checking out the new DLC. Everything is still a work in progress. Keep that in mind. The models of weapons will probably change. Like, everything's subject to change, but they basically have like 95% of it already available for content creators. Yeah, this thing is nuts. This thing is gonna be OP as hell. The good thing is it only has 4 missiles, but things like Aquila's, Mi-28s, or any helicopter really that has a long range will get outsmarted by this thing. What's up, Gold Star and Ivan? How you guys both doing? Let's move on. We have something that is even better, arguably. It's basically the Cactus, but it can also fire at planes, like airplanes, at 4,200 meters range. So just compare the two. Same helicopter range, same accuracy. Airplanes, it has more range, but it does come with a downside. It is now radar. There's a slight compromise there, which is good. Otherwise, that would be really overpowered. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll probably go for this guy in the front and go for these ones in the back. Let's crack open some more music here. Wow, that's pretty nice. Good AA so far. Yo, Aaron, how you doing, man? Goldstar, you're from Germany. We're going to see South Africa conquering the world. Honestly, at this rate, yeah, they're really good. Alright, let's see what else we have here. What is this thing? Isn't this like the French early World War II tank? Yeah, 60 mil. I mean, almost 4,000 meters range on the gun, so that's okay. It's kind of like a mortar. But yeah, that's just a meme basically. It's super quick though, so it could be good. Who knows? Will there be a campaign in a new DLC like in Steel Division 2? Probably not, no. But who knows? Maybe they'll end up doing something, but I kind of doubt it. That's the same platform that the French AML-90, yeah, that's the one. That's what I'm talking about, yeah. So besides that, we have the Rattle 81. This is really good. 81mm mortar. About 5 kilometers range. Good dispersion. Decent HE and a good rate of fire as well. That's not too bad. We have a slightly upgraded version as well. With a slightly less rate of fire, but better range, HE, and suppression. Which is basically the 120mm variant. Let's move on to the Rovers. What is this? That is a rocket Humvee. What? What is that? I really want Switzerland for the next DLC. Switzerland? They're neutral, man. They just buy the entire world and war's over, right? What's even just as funny about the LN60, AML60, you get a rattle with the same turret. Yeah, exactly. So this 60mm is also on the troop transports in the infantry tab. Oh yeah, we have this rocket Humvee, 107mm on it, 16 rockets. Horrible thing in general, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna love this thing. I just hope this guy doesn't aim to the right and accidentally don't duck. You know what I mean? Just forgets to duck, and there he goes. Let's move on from this. What do we have here? Oh, this looks like a South African Katusha, basically. 24 rockets, 127mm. Decent dispersion. HE is pretty good as well. But I think it's gonna be a one and done. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how these play, basically. We have an even more interesting version, which is a cluster one, so anti-tank. Same range and dispersion. High rate of fire, but instead of HE, it has AP power. So that's your, there's your cluster strike. Let's see what we have for some of that good anti-everything artillery. That is Sexton. That is World War II. What is this thing doing here? I mean, fair enough. A howitzer is a howitzer. Really hoping we'll get some Middle Eastern nations in the future. They'll probably make a new game if they do plan on going Middle Eastern or whatever. How about Indonesia? Basically a NATO-sided country with F-16s, Su-27s, and Su-30s. I don't know. Would be interesting to see some more, you know, underdog countries. So we got a World War II artillery, a 25-pounder. But we have... Holy sh... Jesus Christ, dude. Alright. I don't know if this is the final stats. It does say work in progress. Okay, it has a really low rate of fire. But that range and accuracy and HE power and suppression, that's off the charts. This thing is insane. That looks freaking awesome though. It looks like a South African equivalent of the Paladin, basically. Sexton is quite literally a blast from the past. I know, dude. Israel doesn't count as a Middle Eastern country. Yeah, well, yeah, they got Israel, exactly. Israel is in there. Alright, so this unit is not the final thing. I don't know what this is going to be, but it's going to be a 20mm vehicle. This is not the model or you know, just disregard this entire unit. I got a message that the Istermark is, you know, completely being redone from scratch. But it looks like an Oerlikon, so it's going to be an AA, 20mm AA maybe. But we'll see. Got the ZU-23. Now that is also meme. That thing is going to be freaking hilarious to use. But we also have a good thing, like a kind of like a Flak Panzer thing on wheels. Good range on helis, 28. 26 on airplanes, 55% accuracy. It comes with a stabilizer. It is radar, so don't forget to turn off your radar, ladies and gentlemen. Not too bad. Alright, let's move over to tanks. So far, South Africa is fucking powerful. Jack, as the expert on the Discord about what nations have, is this actually the case? Because they seem more powerful than every nation, basically. The Roy Cat is incredible in War Thunder. Oh, is that the Oh yeah. Yeah, this isn't War Thunder, you're right. Alright, let's see what we have for tanks here. This looks like a Leopard to a what, 4? No, it's the K1, I think, right? I'm a bit bad with my tanks these days. Oh, we got a Wargame. Max range, 120mm cannon, 70% accuracy, 23 AP, 50% stabilizer, and 4 HE. That is insane. That is really, really good. 20 front armor. Damn. They are top tier, but nowhere near as bad as the other DLC nations when released. Right? It's a Centurion on roids. You're right. This thing is gonna cruise, dude. 100... What? 120 kilometer? Okay, that must... No way, dude. Hold up. There's no way that's right. That's faster than every other land vehicle. Okay, they probably... I hope that's a mistake, because holy shit. You guys see that? I don't know if that's the thing. Do you guys think that's a thing? You can finally crush those Russian alley rushes? Dude, you can just move this to their base before they even spawn. Jesus Christ. Need for speed in it. That is quick, dude. Yeah, you can be up their spawn, dude, before they even lift off from their tree canopy, whatever. That's insane. I mean, I'll love it if this is the actual stat, dude. Motorized would be the shit then. Where do they come into? They come in motorized, support, armored. Oh, dude. Alright, let's move on. So we got this really good tank. 155 points for a really good cannon with decent front armor. That looks like the best tank in there as well, so I hope you get a decent amount of them. We got the Oliphant. So it's like your cheap Centurion, basically. You could have this as like a support or like an ambush tank. We have the Mark 1A, which increased the range, accuracy, and AP power slightly. Doesn't touch anything else. Then we have the Mark 1B, which greatly increases the cannons. So now we're really moving into the realm of decent tanks. For 60 points, you get max range, really good accuracy, and 16 AP on a pretty fast gun as well. That's not bad. Not gonna lie, Indonesia is neutral, so you probably can make Red 4 and have a new coalition between Indonesia and Yugoslavia, or they can make Indonesia Blue 4 and have a coalition with Anzac. I don't know, Indonesia really hasn't been in these like big scale, you know, conflict theaters. But then, so again, has, you know, South Africa hasn't really been in any of these big ones. But since it's all hypothetical war scenario, they could put them in, maybe, who knows. It might be able, it's faster than tanks that are on road, I know, dude. Insane. So let's see what we have here. So the Oliphant Mark 1B, you also have the Optimum version, which increases the AP power and the armor, and also makes the optics better. Oh yeah, that's definitely a you know, a Leopard wannabe, for sure. Very nice. So pretty decent tanks. So what I would go for if I were to build this, let's actually finish this first. So we also have these like LAV type things with, okay, 2100 meters range, 65% accuracy, and 60% stabilizer. You can literally cruise this along the road and clap everything without stopping. You also have the 105 version, which has the same accuracy and stabilizer, obviously more AP and better range, better rate of fire as well. And they are motorized. They're just not amphibious. I was gonna say maybe we can do some amphibious pushes with these, but that doesn't seem to be the case. These come in both armor and motorized. Mechanized and armor, and only armor. So it looks like armor and motorized are really good for South Africa. You are from South Africa? My dad served in the Reckies in the border war. Thank him for his service. That's pretty impressive. I haven't read much into the African conflicts, so I'm not that educated on these. Strange, the higher Oliphants don't have MGs. True, yeah. Looks like I drove down an alley and sliced its edges off. Yeah, these things? Oh no, you mean, yeah. These things are quick, dude. 120 kilometers per hour. That's insane. Alright, let's see what we got in the Recon tab. The thing I never use in this game, right? Alouette. Same as any other Recon heli in any NATO countries. Very good optics. You have the Derp AML 90, basically the French or the South African equivalent of the AML 90s. 90mm cannon. Very good optics apparently. Very fast as well, small size. It could be good. Just turn off the cannon. Yeah, Recce are the Recon units. So we also have these guys with ATGMs. 20 AP. But my god, is that accuracy horrible. That thing is never gonna hit anything. It looks like it's about to drop out of its container somehow. Alright. We have something that might be a little bit better. We have the CAPT 76 with a decent cannon on it. An MG4. Really good speed on and off-road. Very good optics. But has the best optics out of all of these vehicles, but it is slightly bigger with medium size. That's not bad. Alright, Pathfinders. Let's see what we have here. What is that? So we got super accurate. Okay, that's like a recoilless rifle. Oh no, it's a grenade launcher. Yeah, it is a grenade launcher. Okay. So we got a grenade launcher and a saw and a Vector R4 shock infantry. Very good stealth, very good optics. Not bad, not bad. And they basically come in all of these different types of vehicles. Once again, the Mad Max vehicle. Asper Mark II, the K car with the 20 mil on it, the Puma, and the Drix. So basically the Puma again. We got the Rover. Nothing special, just a Rover, small size, very good optics. Could be a good recon unit. And now we have the Special Forces. Sniper teams. Jesus. That is a big fucker. I don't think that model size is... No, wait, it is a 20mm. I think that's an accurate model then. So they have the Vector R5 and a 20mm anti-tank sniper rifle. Yeah, 95% accuracy though. So you can really snipe some commands with these guys if you get them behind their line. Exceptional stealth. Very good optics, super quick, elite training. So they come in the regular trucks, the Mad Max, the Caspiers with the 30 cals, 20mm, and they come in helicopters. That's a big boy. That's massive, dude. Imagine having a line of these just holding a town with these big old cannons. After the Rhodesian Bush War, a lot of the RLI and Selous scouts went to South Africa and found employment there. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to know. Oh, we got more. We also have trackers. Vector R1s, Bren L4s. So it's like really basic infantry that you can just sprinkle around to have some recon capabilities. Last but not least, we have the Alpha. Now, I have not ever seen this helicopter anywhere. But very small size, horrible stealth, good optics, so if you're really out of everything, you can pop these guys out to see stuff. So far, good infantry, good support tab, really good tank tab. Recon is good as well. I guess it kind of lacks in like recon, armored recon units, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so far so good. This makes me kind of worried about the helicopter tab and air tab, but we'll see what happens there. Alright, vehicle tab. Mad Max comes back every day. Caspian Mark II, once again with the 30 mils, but these cost 10 points each. We have the 15 points one with the 20 mil. Ah, there's the Fennec again. There's the Fennec. We also have the Ferret with the Milan F1s for 25 points. But we have something slightly better. The Rattle ZT3A1, which has insanely accurate ATGMs on it, with decent AP power. That is pretty dang good. Yo, Sky, how you doing, man? Your uncle was a tank gunner during the border war. Great to see the SADF represent. Yeah, it's really refreshing. It's going good, man. How about you? This thing is really good. Believe me on that. Don't bully the Fennec. Ferret Antac, he's trying his best. Brother, that thing looks ugly as fuck. Why do they even have a spare wheel on it? It's like not gonna survive fucking anything. Rattle 20. 20mm. We also have the Rattle 90 with a 90mm on it. So all of these vehicles were either infantry transports or were in the support tab, one way or the other. Let's see what we have. Rover 106, 106mm recoilless rifle. Actually, well yeah, recoilless rifle with AP power and AG power. So that's pretty good. But it's 10 points, it's a rover, it's gonna explode when you look at it. But still, pretty nice to have. Have a slightly more armored, so here's the ferret once again. This might actually be the only worthy ferret to get. I also have a Rattle 90 once again, just popping its head out here. That cannon looks massive. What is that? We have supply trucks in the vehicle tab. That must be a mistake. Probably is a mistake, don't worry about it. 5 points. Maybe it's an actual thing, I don't know. 400 liters fuel. It's not bad. Wait, it has optics? I don't know where this unit... Maybe he got lost or something on the way to the armory. I'm not sure. Do you think this will be the new meta for online? Looks like a great nation for a mechanized deck. I don't think mechanized. I would go... It seems like motorized and armored is better. Because, you want to have this guy in there. I mean, this one. So, motorized. I would say motorized so far. And how about this guy? Motorized, support, and armored. Yeah, I wouldn't go mechanized. If you're not having any of these two, you're doing it wrong with this deck. Where does this go? Marines, motorized, yep. Motorized, support, armored. Yeah, go armored or motorized. But we'll see. We'll see when the game releases. Or when this thing releases. Okay, helicopters. We have the Alouette. With the 20mm. That's a wide boy right there. That's wide. That's a lot of glass. Puma 330. Literally just a machine gun on it. The Oryx. I would have loved to see the 30mm or the 35mm Cassiopeia that the French have. Or is it 30? I don't know. Oh, we have AA helis as well. Look at this. XTP Beta 87. 20mm. 72 rockets on it. And some decent anti-air. Not the best I've seen, but not the worst for sure. They only have 2 of them though. 70 points is kind of steep for them. We also have the ATGM variant. 20mm, more rockets, and 2800 meters range with really good AP and accuracy. So this unit is actually not too bad. Rambo, yeah. It's coming out, let me see. I'm not 100% sure. Coming out real soon, let's just say that. If you do need more info, I would check the Steam store page. But yeah, it's really soon. It's like in a week or so. Let's see, the last helicopter. Oh, that's a cool looking heli. Okay, so this is the best heli you have. You have a 20mm, really good anti-tank or ATGMs, and you have Mistrals. It's really fast as well. So what I would probably do, honestly, is just fly a bunch of these in the front and then have these in the back. These will soak up the AA. These will then wreck all those helis. Not bad, not bad. Air tab. Alright. The Buccaneer S Mark 50. 4 anti-ground missiles, M-class. Horrible accuracy, but damn, is that AP good. This this plane is probably not going to do great. Especially with that speed and lack of ECM, it's probably going to get clapped really quick. But you know, it's something. Maybe it does good, I don't know. We have the Carver. 30mm cannon, 2 like Sidewinder things, 2100 meters range on helis, 38 on planes, really good accuracy though. And then we also have some long range missiles at 7 kilometers, really good accuracy again. Damn, okay. Exceptional air detection, 50% ECM, and 1000 kilometers per hour. So this is actually really good. 30 AP on a 90 pointer, yeah, 30 AP on a 90 pointer, but really horrible accuracy. And no ECM. So there's a really good chance you're gonna lose this thing the first time you move it out. For all of you joining a bit later today, you can also watch this back because this video or live stream will be posted. So don't worry about joining in late. You can also just scroll back on the timeline. So yeah, the Carver, really good fighter so far. Let's see what else we have. Cheetah D's. Cheetah D's, no. We got a 30mm on it. This is our seat plane with 3500 meters range, 55% accuracy. That's pretty decent. It's kind of lacks in range compared to some other NATO seat planes, but it's not that bad. And only 80 points. Very good air detection, decent ECM, 30%. That's pretty good. And also has some Sidewinders, just in case. But that's not too bad. So the Buck won't do well in Wargames since they don't model low-level attack, which is something I was good at. Yeah, you could be right, I'm not quite sure. Holy crap, they have Vamps and Canberras in their air deck as well. You can really go old school with South Africa, yeah you can. So yeah, the Cheetah is the seed planes that we have. We have the Sabres, which are freaking hilarious to use. 60 points, rockets. It's a one and done. Use it, and you lose it. You can fire precision the seed missiles because it's HE. Hold up. Oh really? Can you do that? Is it probably? It's probably just gonna use. Oh wait, it is HE. I mean, like, is it? It's probably just gonna use the cannon, right? If you attack move somewhere or fire position. We'll have to try that out though. Alright, we have whatever this monstrosity is. Impala Mark II with 72 rockets. Once again, use it and you lose it. We have some French airplanes, the Mirage. Kind of like a wannabe fighter, I would say. It's really bad in general. Just no ECM. Worst missiles you can think of. But it's also only 65 points. We have the Mirage F1CZ with slightly better close range air-to-air. And you get 2 more, and you get a bit more ECM, 20%. But then you have the Cheetah C, which is actually the best one after the Carver so far. So let's just compare the two. Same cannon. Wait, no, it's twin. You get 2 of these. The 2 of the cannons, we have similar Sidewinders, slightly less accuracy, and the exact same long range. But less ECM and the same speed. So for 10 less ECM and 15 less points, you're getting something really similar to the Carver, so that's not bad. So that's not bad there. You can turn off the cannon, it's a meme. Alright, we'll have to try that. What's up, Matillo? Alright, we have the Mirage. Again with twin 30 mils. We have an anti-tank once again. Same one that we have in the in this guy, I believe, right? It looks like it, yeah. So we have the same anti-tank capabilities. But why is it more pricey? Oh, it has 4 of them. Okay, so you get 4 anti-tank missiles. That's pretty neat. But again, like horrible ECM, if anyone is any good with their anti-air, you're gone. Then we have the Mirage F1AZ with cluster bombs. That is our cluster plane. I haven't seen cluster planes being used in a long time, so I'm not sure if anyone's going to use these. They were really satisfying to use though. Alright, we have a bomber. 8 227 kilogram bombs, good ECM, good speed and everything, so this will probably be one of my planes that I will put in my battle groups. It's not bad. They're also semi-active, so you only fire 1 at a time. That helps, yeah. If there's a group of them, it just keeps circling those bad boys. Alright, next up, Cheetah D2 with the Mark 83. Now, that's what I'm talking about. 2 massive bombs with 15 HE. This thing is going to be nuts. That's actually really nice. So we definitely don't lack in terms of bombers. We have cluster, HE, like guided, anti-tank. That's pretty nice. See the last. we have this thing, napalm bomber, 50 points. The bomb's larger than the plane itself. Hey man, if napalm is your jam, you might like this. Then we have frickin' back to World War II.5, basically, with the Canberra B112. 8 500 kilogram bombs, so we got 4 tons of them. 15 HE. Not bad. That's basically it for the South Africans. So in the naval tab, we get everything that we basically went over. That's yeah, we even get the tanks, the login. Yeah, you can basically get everything you have seen in this stream. All right, let's build one. I know it's not really going to stay after me going back to the unmodded version or the unbeta version, but we'll see. So let's try motorized. I do have to go in like 15 minutes, so let's just try to build this, see what happens. Always start off with a fob. In terms of vehicle commands, you want to go for something that has some armor. So I'll probably go for the Rattle BV here. In terms of infantry, honestly, I usually go for the cheapest one. Because it saves points. New DLC. Yeah, there's a new DLC coming up in like a week or so. It hasn't released yet. We're just previewing it. Just to show off to you guys. So in the supplies tab, probably want to go for the 500 liter ones. Because we also have this bull terrier of an helicopter that we can get with 3,700 liters fuel. So we have 2 fuel units, 2 commands, and 1 fob. Alright, let's start with the special forces here, I think. Large. It is large. So special forces, I wonder if I should get them in helicopters. I'm not quite sure. Probably if I do a big air rush, you get 10 of them on Elite, that's pretty good. But it's the only card you have of them. The next one is kind of bad in terms of anti-air. And slightly worse with anti-tank. But let's see, so 25 points for the unit, 15 for the 20 mil, and the rest is 10 points. Not sure how effective the 20 mil is. Seems rather bad. I'll probably go for the regular Caspier. It has 1 top armor as well, so that might actually save you from rockets. So that's our special forces. Let's go with our like shock infantry. Probably want to go for the better one with the is that the Apilas? No, Apilas has like 800 meters range. I'm not quite sure which anti-tank this is, but we're going for that. 20 millimeter, I guess we can go for them. I just don't know how good they are. But let's go for them. Let's get 14 on veteran. And then we'll get some really cheap ones on elite, I think. Actually, hold up. Let's put these on. No, we'll just keep them on veteran. I've never really gone elite with my infantry. I definitely feel like you need some numbers. Alright. I do need that new unit here. The Buffalo 85. These things look cool. They have anti-tank. They have the Milan F1. How sick is that? That's just nuts. Let's go with 1 card. And then we need our line infantry. I'm just gonna go for the cheapest thing you can get, basically. 24 of these, 10 points. Uh, 20 points versus 25 points. You might as well go for the shock infantry at that point. Oh, well, we already have them, kind of. So let's try to get something different. What would I get? I mean, recoilless rifles, I've never really given them any chance, but maybe we can go for these guys. The HE might be really good for doing these weird pushes across open fields. So let's get like a bunch of these. Get 10 of them. Alright, what else? Can we get more special forces? Yes, we can. Let's get more in helis. Or should we get manpads? I'm not quite sure. We'll figure this out. Let's go support tab. These things are a must. Fire frigate. Insane anti-air. Look at that. Will Legion have a new game? We don't know. We hope so. For sure. So let's go ahead and get 4 of these unhardened. And it looks like this is our best anti-air for airplanes, so we'll get 4 here. I've never really been a fan of these, but since they're 120 kilometers per hour, we're gonna get a bunch of them. Friendship ended with Crotal, I know. These are just better, man. They go 120 kilometers per hour as well. That's insane. Alright, mortars. Get to 120s. And definitely want the rhinos. I know this is Wargame Red New DLC. Yes, it is. Alright, let's see here. What else do we have? The rhino. I think this is really the thing you want to get. Friendship started with racist Anno. Take that stuff out of here, out of this chat, dude. We don't need any of that. Alright, let's see what else we have here. Probably want to go for the rhino. That's our only artillery. I'm not really a fan of these rockets. Should we get these cannons? That's what I'm also wondering. Why is there a large chicken on your screen? That's not a chicken, dude. That's a cassowary. Alright, don't worry about it. So we have the cactus, which is non-radar. We have this guy, which is radar. And this guy is also radar. So we can... Yeah, we can micro them at the same way. Just hotkey them both. Like, I don't know if this is even worth taking. We'll try it out. We'll have to try it out to know. Let's go to the tank tab. We don't have the best tanks now because we're motorized, so we're just gonna see which one has the best stats. Looks like this guy here. Oh, it's the wheeled guy. 120 kilometers per hour, yes please. And we'll get a bunch of these. Not gonna go for too many of them, because they're just not really that good. Alright, let's see what else we have. In the Recon tab, probably want to go for the Alouettes. Definitely the sniper, so I'm thinking get a airborne unit. Hold up. I can't compare them. So the Puma is poor stealth, medium size. Poor stealth, medium size. Probably want to get them in these because they're faster. Take the Roy Cats and a few MBTs, you have the points. Yeah, that's exactly what we did. Alright, let's see. What else kind of recon do we want to have here? Probably want like a vehicle recon that is small and has like good optics. Very good optics. But it's also huge. Small, very good optics. I think this is the guy that we want. Pathfinders. We definitely want to try out these Pathfinders. They got them grenade launchers. Put 7 on veteran. Okay, vehicle tab. Let's see what we have. So the most expensive guy is this guy. Amazing ATGMs. And then we want some derp cannons with that amazing accuracy. Oh, we don't get them here. They're in the armor tab, I believe. Yeah, that's in the armor tab. Alright, so that's basically the only thing you want to get. Just get one card of these guys, you'll be okay. We'll get the frickin' ferret. Helicopters. Let's see. Definitely these guys on hardened. You only get 2. Kinda painful. But you don't want to go for trained with these, I think. Actually, I don't know. They're 120 points. Probably want to get them on hardened. Then we'll also get 4 of these guys with the rockets. And we do have a lot of points, so we'll probably go for the Alouettes. Just to soak up missiles if we're doing a heli rush. What's up, RM? How you doing, man? Alright, air tab. Buccaneer. I'm not gonna get this one, but I'm gonna get the other guy, I think. We'll see. Carver. There's a no-brainer. 2 of those. Let's get the seaplane. 2 of these on hardened. That is actually really good. Normally they're like either rookie or 1 elite or something. Then I want the bombs. We got 2 of these. Definitely want those Mark 83s. So we got 2 fighters, 2 seaplanes, 2 bombers, 4 bombers. Then I also want like an ATGM, I think. Should we just get the Buccaneer and just try it out? 70% accuracy, 50 stab is more than decent. Yeah, exactly. I don't think you need more than that. But then again, like, RNG in this game will mean that you just get smacked. But trained? Let's go trained. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We have a lot of points. So if you go for this guy, we have still 4 more points. What should we get? Alright, you guys can decide the last card here. We can, except for the rockets, we have all of these wannabe planes. We have a plane with some anti-tank capabilities. Alright, pick between these 2. Probably the Buccaneer, right? The one on the right side. Vampire? Wait, which one is that? Oh god. Jesus Christ. Alright. Got the Vamp. 4 more points. Probably Infantry, so that leaves us with 3 more points. So we can get for... Man, we can really fill up these slots. More vehicles? First of all, let's get the Infantry tab. So we got Special Forces. We can get more Special Forces. I think I have an idea here. So we're gonna get the basic SASF in the helis. And then we're gonna roll with these guys on the ground. And we're gonna also get the cheap version. Yeah, the 20 mils. And we're gonna get the regular SASF in the regular Casper Mark IIs. I think that's pretty decent. So 3 Special Forces cards. We have the grenade launchers, we have the ATGMs. We have our line infantry here in the form of shock troops. That are pretty cheap. How do you have access? Because I just asked them for access. More Roycats. I kill tanks more than ATGMs. What? You kill tanks with ATGMs? I guess that's what you mean? I could get more Roycats. They're pretty cool, actually. Can we get more of these? No, we have 12 of them. We have the Mark 1B. I mean, fuck it. Let's get more of these, man. We have 1 point and 1 slot where we can get it. The Ferret is so bad. Let's get 8 of these. Let's get 16 of them. And then we'll get the... I guess, I don't know. They're just horrible. Get a bunch of these. Keyboard is a native. I mean, I kill napalm with tanks. You kill... What? You kill tanks with napalm? I guess that's what you mean? I mean, it definitely works, yeah. Alright, so that's kind of what we have for the South African DLC here, ladies and gentlemen. Eric, what kind of question is that, bro? What's going on, Eric? Move this thing back to the left. Alright, let's go save this. So that is it. That is it for the South African DLC. Hope you all thought it's interesting, and hope you're all also looking forward to this DLC. I'm gonna be heading out. Gonna go hit the gym and actually do something today. Thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, just like. You probably all subscribed. If you all want to support me even further, check out the Patreon down below. There's already a few that are patrons of the channel. With that said, I will be heading out. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So, goodbye. There we go. Now we're good. No bird this time. Oh, also, V and the Great Bidoof and Graham Newell, whatever the fuck. Thank you guys for subbing. Appreciate it.